Hello guys, I was fiddling around with Google AI Studio. I'd seen this in a YouTube clip and was impressed with what it was apparently doing, and I thought I'd try it myself, and I've got to say it's pretty good. Yeah, it essentially does help you with questions you have on different application functions, and yeah, it's pretty good. So just thought I'd give it a little demo and you can sort of decide if you want to have a crack as well. Okay, so we just go to Google AI Studio. That'll just open up the site. I usually just want to open up your stream. In the stream, that's where you can actually get this support from, and then I've just bookmarked that here so I can find it at any time. Then you share the screen. I'll start with the spreadsheet first. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'd like to have some instruction on how to conditionally format the cost column values here into 3 price bands, which will have different colors, and I'll also want to do some formatting of the numbers themselves to add the dollar symbol. I haven't done this before. Would you be able to help me?
I can certainly guide you on how to conditionally format the cost column values into 3 price bands with different colors and add a dollar symbol. First, could you please clarify how you want to define the 3 price bands? For instance, would you like them to be based on specific value ranges such as low, medium, and high?
Yes, there'll be 3 price bands with the following high and low. So we'll start with $1 to $500, $500 to $1,000, and $1,000 to $2,000 as the 3 bands.
Okay, to confirm, you would like to define the following price bands: $1 to $500, $500 to $1,000, $1,000 to $2,000. Do you have any preferences for the colors you'd like to use for each price band?
We'll do yellow on the first price band, blue on the second, and green on the third.
Okay, great. Now let's get started with the conditional formatting. First, select the cells in the cost column, column B, containing the numerical values you want to format. After that, in which menu can you find the conditional formatting option?
Where is the conditional formatting option?
The conditional formatting option can be found in the Home tab in the Styles group.
I've found that and I've opened it.
Great. Now that you have the conditional formatting menu open, what options do you see?
New rule, clear rules, manage rules.
Okay, select New Rule. What options do you see in the New Formatting Rule window?
Select a type rule.
You should see options like After clicking on the new rule, you should select Format Only Cells That Contain. Have you found that option?
Yes.
After choosing Format Only Cells That Contain, you should see options to specify the criteria for formatting. What options are displayed under Format Only Cells with?
Cell value.
Okay, using the drop-down menu, make sure cell value is selected. Then, what other options do you see?
There's an operator column and then fields to put in the high and low range.
All right. Now, using the drop-down menu under Operator, select Between. This will allow you to specify a range for your first price band, between $1 and $500.
That's done, and I've added the numbers into the 2 fields.
Good. Now click the Format button to set the fill color for this range. After you click the button, what options are displayed?
I'm on fill and I'm selecting yellow.
Excellent. After choosing your fill color, select OK on both the Format cells and New Formatting Rule windows. Have you now applied the yellow formatting to the cost column for any value between 1 and 500?
I have, and now I need to set up a second rule for the second band.
All right, do you want to proceed in setting up the second rule for the second band now?
I'll try it and see how I go.
Sounds good. Let me know if you have any questions as you go through the process.
The second rule has worked correctly. I'll now set up the third.
Excellent work. If you have any questions as you set up the third rule, feel free to ask.
All those rules have been set up and are working correctly. Now I need to format the numbers in that column.
Sure. To format the numbers in that column, first, select the numbers you'd like to format. Once you've done that, what options are you considering for formatting them?
I want to add the dollar symbol.
To add a dollar symbol to the numbers, you can select the accounting number format in the number group under the Home tab. Would you like me to walk you through it?
Now I can see that, and I've selected the correct formatting. I don't want decimal points. How do I remove the decimal points?
To remove the decimal points, you can use the Decrease Decimal button in the number group next to where you selected the currency formatting. Each click on this button will reduce the number of decimal places displayed.
I've done that. Now I'd like to sort the values in order from lowest to highest, descending.
To sort the values in the cost column from lowest to highest, you can use the Sort and Filter option under the Editing group in the Home tab. From there, you can select Sort Smallest to Largest. Would you like me to walk you through that?
Yes, please.
First, click any cell within the cost column to make sure Excel knows which column you want to sort. Next, in the Home tab, find the Editing group on the far right. Within that group, you should see Sort and Filter. Click on Sort and Filter, and then select Sort Smallest to Largest from the drop-down menu. Does that give you the desired result?
Yes, it does. I'd now like to
Great.
format the cells to have lines around them.
Sure. To add lines around the cells, first select the cells you want to format. Then, in the Font group on the Home tab, you'll see a Borders drop-down menu where you can choose the style of border you'd like to apply. How would you like the lines to look?
I'm selecting all borders to show lines around
Looks
all
like you have-
cells. I now want to bold
Perfect.
and center the header. How do I do that?
To bold and center the header, first select the cells that contain the header text. Then, in the Alignment and Font groups under the Home tab, you can select the Center Alignment option and the Bold Font option. Would you like me to walk you through the steps?
No, I've done that, and the spreadsheet is now looking correct. Now I want to save it and share it. How do I do that?
To save the file, click on the File tab in the top left corner, then select Save or Save As if you want to rename it or change the location. As for sharing, after saving, look for the Share button in the top right corner of the Excel window. This will allow you to share the file directly with others, typically via email or by generating a shareable link. Would you like a more detailed walkthrough of either of those steps?
I've got a link I want to share by email. How do I do that?
Alright, to share it, look for the Share button in the top right corner of the Excel window. It's on the right-hand side of the Comment button. If you click this Share button, a panel will open, allowing you to enter email addresses of people you want to share with, set permissions for viewing or editing, and add a message. Alternatively, you can create a shareable link to send through your preferred messaging app. Do you see this Share button?
I do, but there's no option to create an email. Is there another way that we can share this with an email not using the right-hand button?
Okay, I understand. To share the file without using the Share button, you can click on File, then Save As, and choose a location on your computer to save the file. Then, you can attach the file to an email using your preferred email program. Alternatively, you can upload the file to a cloud storage service, like OneDrive or Google Drive, and then share a link to the file with others. Would you like help with either of those options?
No, I can see there's a share option in that side window, and it does allow me to send emails. Would that be the better way to go?
Now that I can see the Share option in the side window, sending emails directly through there would definitely be a convenient way to proceed. Is there anything specific you'd like help with regarding that option?
Now I'm doing that now. I've opened the email, addressed the
Great.
email, and the attachment has attached. I'm sending the email. That's now completed. So I've finished. Thanks very much for that.
Fantastic. I am glad I could help. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yes, there's actually a Word document that I also want to do some work on.
I am ready when you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help you?
I'd like to use formatting of these headers to create bookmarks, which will then be used to create a table of contents for this document. I've never done this before. Just want to know how to put formatting on these headings so that that can be done. Can you help me?
I can help with that. To start, are you able to identify the specific headings you'd like to format?
Yes, job purpose will be the heading number 1,
Okay.
and then there's multiple other subheadings like principal operating responsibilities, other duties, etc. that I will make heading 2.
Okay, so you want job purpose to be heading 1, and then principal operating responsibilities and other duties to be heading 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, first select the words job purpose. Then, in the styles pane at the top, click on heading 1. Next, select principal operating responsibilities and click on heading 2. Repeat this process for other duties. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. After applying these heading styles, would you like to proceed with creating a table of contents?
Yes, I would.
Okay, first, put your cursor where you want the table of contents to appear. Then, go to the References tab and click Table of Contents. Choose the style of table of contents you prefer from the options provided. Does that help?
Yes. And
Is there anything else?
sorry, that has created the table of contents from the heading styles that I've applied, and so that's worked correctly. Thanks very much.
You're Welcome. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's all. Thanks for help.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out if you have any more questions in the future.
Okay, so I've now completed that thread. I've stopped it recording, disconnecting, and then just clearing that chat. But it is amazing. I mean,
Is there anything?
you've got that ability to go back and review any part of that discussion that you've just had. So that's very helpful. Clearing the chat, and you're ready to go again. So yeah, that's Google AI Studio. It's not perfect. It certainly has a few little, wanderings there you could see, but if you've got no one else to give you a hand, it's a pretty good option. And I'm certainly going to be using it whenever I can. Save me calling David all the time.